6 disturbing moments caught on doorbell camera footage. Today we have a spine-chilling compilation that will make your skin crawl. We've gathered 6 truly disturbing moments caught on doorbell camera footage. Brace yourself because you're about to witness the unimaginable. Number 6. It was a quiet night in the small town of Desert Vale, Arizona. The moon hung high in the sky, casting an eerie glow over the barren landscape. In the heart of the town, the Wilson family resided peacefully in their quaint suburban home. Little did they know that this night would mark the beginning of a terrifying ordeal that would haunt them for years to come. 3 days prior, Sarah Wilson, the mother of the house, had been approached by a stranger while enjoying a peaceful stroll in the local park. The encounter had left her feeling uneasy, with the stranger's piercing gaze and cryptic remarks lingering in her mind. Sarah dismissed it as mere paranoia, convincing herself that it was just a passing oddity, but fate had a different plan in store. As the clock struck 3 a.m., Sarah was abruptly awakened by a chilling sound, a faint scratching at the front door. Her heart raced as she glanced at her husband Mark, who was still fast asleep beside her. She slid out of bed, wrapping herself in a thin robe as she tiptoed towards the noise, her instincts telling her that something was dreadfully wrong. The scratching continued, growing louder with each passing second. Sarah reached the front door and peered through the peephole, her eyes widening in terror. Standing outside was the very same stranger who had approached her in the park. His gaunt face was etched with a sinister grin, and his eyes filled with unsettling darkness. She gasped, paralyzed with fear, as his lips curled into a malicious smile. Summoning every ounce of courage, Sarah bolted towards the kitchen, her hands trembling as she fumbled to dial the emergency hotline. The operator's voice was a welcome relief amidst the chaos, but the stranger's relentless scratching persisted. Years passed, but the fear never truly dissipated. The Wilsons lived in perpetual unease, their lives forever changed by the haunting figure that had invaded their existence. To this day, they continue to wonder, was the stranger merely a disturbed individual or something far more sinister? Number 5.
I'm your
In
best
Memphis,
friend.
Tennessee, the LeMay family installed a Ring security camera to protect their children. But what they experienced was beyond their worst nightmares. Brace yourself as we dive into the bone-chilling story of an unknown man who hacked into an 8-year-old child's room claiming to be Santa Claus.
I'm Santa Claus. Don't you want to be my best friend?
In this shocking footage, we witness a young girl innocently playing in her room. Suddenly, she hears a strange voice and asks, "Who's this?" The reply she receives sends shivers down her spine. The intruder coldly claims to be her best friend, but it's clear there's something sinister at play.
Can you bring like a web browser up on your phone and then type in the website that I tell you?
No.
Can you imagine the terror this child must have felt? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever experienced a breach of your privacy like this? As the intruder continues to manipulate the child, he introduces himself as Santa Claus, the innocence of the holiday icon twisted into something menacing. He tries to win her trust, urging her to become his best friend. It's a chilling display of psychological manipulation that preys on the child's vulnerability. Number 4. On November 12, 2019, in the peaceful neighborhood of Leimert Park, Los Angeles, a Ring doorbell camera captured haunting footage of a woman screaming for help late at night, leaving the community and authorities shaken. Join us as we uncover the eerie details surrounding this mysterious event. The video captured on the 3800 block of 3rd Avenue reveals a chilling scene that unfolded after 11 p.m. A woman's piercing screams echo through the quiet streets, reaching the ears of residents and striking fear into their hearts. The haunting cries for assistance were recorded by the vigilant Ring doorbell camera, unknowingly documenting a potential crime in progress. Can you imagine the fear and confusion that must have gripped the community upon hearing these screams? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Despite the intensity of the screams, the footage remained unknown to authorities until the following morning. The LAPD received a report of a possible kidnapping, but arrived to find no immediate evidence of a crime. However, once the doorbell camera footage surfaced, the investigation was swiftly reopened, highlighting the urgency to solve this perplexing case. The delay in discovering the footage raises unsettling questions about the potential consequences and the need for improved communication between citizens and law enforcement. What are your thoughts on this crucial time gap? Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Gray Oaks, Virginia. In a chilling series of events that unfolded on the night of August 22, 2018, the tranquil neighborhood of Gray Oaks, Virginia was thrust into the grip of an unsettling mystery. A figure, known only as TV Santa Claus, emerged from the shadows, leaving a trail of vintage television box sets on the front porches of numerous residents. What began as an eerie spectacle would soon evolve into a nightmarish legend. The enigmatic perpetrator struck again exactly 1 year later, on August 10, 2019, confounding both authorities and residents alike. This time, TV Santa Claus was captured in all their disturbing glory by a Ring.com doorbell camera. Clad in a haunting blue jumpsuit and wearing a television box set over their face, their true identity remained obscured, perpetuating the chilling aura surrounding their presence. The extent of the inexplicable actions perpetrated by TV Santa Claus is astonishing. More than 50 homes in Henrico County, Virginia fell victim to this sinister intrusion. The sheer audacity and meticulous planning behind these acts have left the community questioning whether this is the work of a single deranged individual or a collective effort orchestrated by a malevolent force lurking in the shadows. Number 2. In a harrowing incident that unfolded on a seemingly ordinary night, a Florida neighborhood was shaken by an alarming encounter. On September 10, 2018, a man wearing a bulletproof vest and armed with an assault rifle approached his neighbor's home, igniting a wave of fear and uncertainty. The terrifying incident was captured by the homeowner's doorbell camera, leaving a haunting imprint on the community's collective consciousness. At the chilling hour of 4 in the morning, the unsuspecting homeowner spotted the armed man on her security footage. Fueled by instinctual fear, she swiftly gathered her 2 children and sought refuge in the bathroom. With trembling hands, she contacted both the police and her husband, who was away on a work assignment, hoping for a swift resolution to the nightmarish situation unfolding before her eyes. Approximately 25 minutes later, the authorities arrived at the scene, but every passing second felt like an eternity to the frightened family. The armed man, whose identity remains undisclosed, was promptly apprehended and charged with aggravated assault. The swift response from law enforcement undoubtedly prevented a potential tragedy, but the horrifying encounter left a lasting impact on the neighborhood's sense of security. Unveiling the number 1 horror footage. Prepare yourself, the countdown to terror has begun. Number 1. In an unsettling incident that transpired in the shadows of the night, a mysterious man's alarming behavior was captured on a Ring camera, leaving viewers with a sense of unease and fear. The chilling footage shows an individual, possibly intoxicated, stumbling onto a porch and engaging in disturbing actions with the camera before abruptly disappearing over a nearby fence. The true nature of this encounter remains shrouded in uncertainty, heightening the unsettling atmosphere surrounding the incident. As the video unfolds, the disoriented man can be seen approaching the porch with a noticeable lack of coordination, suggesting the influence of intoxication. The situation takes a disturbing turn as he proceeds to manhandle the Ring camera for an extended period, displaying erratic behavior that leaves viewers both unnerved and puzzled. The motives behind the man's actions and the significance of his interaction with the camera remain unclear, leaving room for speculation and anxiety. The lack of understanding amplifies the sense of fear and trepidation evoked by the footage, emphasizing the discomfort of witnessing such an unexplained and potentially threatening encounter. Are you ready to step into the realm of true horror? Subscribe to Just Scary and unlock a world of spine-chilling tales that will haunt your every thought. From eerie encounters captured on doorbell cameras to unexplained phenomena that defy logic, our videos will leave you questioning the very fabric of reality.